which is reaching out to the local Muslim community in the hope of persuading them that it's all safe.
The heart of Birmingham's Balti Triangle. Its vibrant flavours usually attracts visitors from across the country. Today, only a handful of takeaways are left open.
Normally it's really busy.
What do you do?
Just a local restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, working in a restaurant. But obviously because of Corona.
The pandemic has meant Hassan Zaman hasn't had many shifts. He's heard the government promise that hope of a normal life lies with the vaccine. But like others here, he tells me he would refuse to take it.
I wouldn't take it because I feel like it's some sort of experiment, you know. And I just feel like they're just playing around with people and I just don't trust it at all.
They're trying to save people's lives.
I know, but I feel like how quick can a vaccine come out that quick? Like
the reason they were so quick is because COVID was so dangerous. As soon as it came out, they all started working on it. You know, scientists from across the world. As quick as they can to try and come up with something.
I don't know about that, you know.
Is it the scientists that you don't trust, or the government, or is
the government?
Is it things that you've read on social media, or things that people have told you?
Social media, everything, all these like theories and that are saying that they're playing around with us, they're doing this, they're doing that, and then that gets to your head.
Instead of reading social media, have you tried reading news websites?
You know, because I'm watching, like, viewing on social media, so many negative things about it. I'm thinking, are they telling the truth?
Hassan isn't alone in his views, and public health officials are worried. They say anti-vaxxers online are targeting the South Asian communities with their messages. As we've been filming here, several people have approached us and told us that they just don't trust what they're being told officially about the vaccine. And it's not just anti-vaxxers and people who believe in conspiracy theories. There are many here with concerns and questions which they feel just aren't being answered. Local GPs are so worried that they've started holding vaccination clinics specifically targeting South Asian communities.
Contrary to what you've heard on social media, the vaccine is halal. It doesn't contain any pork, it doesn't contain any meat products.
When Dr. Samara Afzal's surgery started ringing eligible patients to offer a vaccine appointment, they found that many of their Muslim patients were refusing it.
Thank you for reassuring us on that basis, and we're happy to have the vaccinations.
Jamil Ahmed has just been reassured that the vaccine is perfectly safe for his parents, Mohammed and Sarwar.
So we're finding a lot of South Asian patients aren't coming because they think the vaccine's not suitable for Muslims. They think it contains alcohol, but actually the Oxford vaccine contains a tiny amount of ethanol, which is to keep it stable, and it's a non-consumable form of alcohol anyway. So the majority of Muslim associations have said it's absolutely fine.
This vaccine is going to change your DNA.
This is just one of the online videos that Dr. Afzal says is targeting Muslims. But of course, they aren't the only community being targeted by the wider anti-vaxxer campaign. There are some people who argue that we shouldn't be focusing on the South Asian community because anti-vaxxers exist amongst all communities.
Yeah, that's true, but we look at the figures. South Asians are much more likely to get the severe form of the infection, so that's why, you know, it's important to target them.
Just relax your arm for me.
After their jabs, Mr. Ahmed's parents told me they felt just fine.
All done, thank you.
आपको कैसा लगता है?
All right.
ठीक है?
Oh, ठीक है. We're living in the age of social media, so there's a lot of information out there. In my view, we have to rely on the professionals.
This week, the Prime Minister acknowledged that more needs to be done to target those from communities who are at greater risk from the disease, but who are reluctant to come forward for the vaccine. Darshna Soni, Channel 4 News, Birmingham.